Let's see if this thing starts running right. What's going on, guys? Hopefully this thing runs right. I hate when I do broadcasts in hotels and the joints ain't running like they're supposed to run. So we're gonna do what it do. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to Tariq Live. Let me get on YouTube and see what's going on. We're here. I'm a little late, but we're here. Just getting it together. Let me see if this. Oh, it's working. It's working. We up and at it. All right, we up and at 'em. What's going on with y'all, man? Let me let everybody know that we're live right now. How y'all doing, man? Okay, let me turn this volume down. Hold on 1 second. Y'all come on in while I get all this technical stuff together. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, y'all just bear with me while I let everybody know that we are live right now. All right, once I do that, we're good to go, man. I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, chilling. A lot of stuff we're going to cover on tonight's broadcast. I'll explain where I am in a minute. People are like, hey, nigga, where are you? I'm just monitoring my stream because a lot of times when I do broadcast from hotels, the internet is a little jank. But let me let the gram know. Now the Wi-Fi on the phone is acting real slow right now. Okay, I can't do it on the gram yet because my Wi-Fi is real slow. It ain't acting like it's supposed to act here. But other than that, man, how's everybody doing? While I wait on my Wi-Fi on my phone. Everybody come on in the room. Everybody come on in. Let your presence be known. All right. Come on, man. Where's all this shit going? Okay. Shout out to people who already hit the Cash App. Cash App is KingFlex818. Shout out to everybody who's making that do what it do. KingFlex818, $KingFlex818. Shout out to everybody contributing to the Cash App this evening. We're going to touch on a lot of stuff. Let me get this thing on. Hold on. Let me. I got to be very careful because they've been shutting down pages out here. So you got to be very careful out here. Hold on. I'm almost done with this, guys. Hold on. Almost done. All right. But once I do this, bam. All right. I'm good to go, guys. I'm good to go. All right. So look, we're here. Now look, guys, listen. Okay. I'm in Las Vegas right now. So that's where I am. We're with the family in Las Vegas right now. I just came up for a couple of days before my babies start back their online classes. They're off for the holidays. So we're trying to let them get as much fun in as possible. So we kind of brought them up. There's like a little indoor amusement park here that we brought them to. And they're really enjoying it. They got to see the fish aquariums and all that stuff. So we came up here really for the kids. For the adults, and I'm a person who loves Vegas. Vegas is not the move right now. Vegas is not the business right now because of everything that's going on. You can't really enjoy the food like you should. You can't go to none of the shows. It's kind of blast. It's not really popping up here. It ain't popping. Stay away from Vegas right now. It is not popping. Vegas is not popping, dude. The restaurants, only 4 people can sit at a table, and then you got to order food, and the food is when it gets to your hotel, the food is janky, and yeah, we were at Circus. Yeah, the Circus has all the fun stuff for the kids. Yeah, but the strip is dead. It's pretty dead up here. Yeah, they go, this whole COVID thing got everything messed up here. Yeah, what makes Vegas pop off is really, the restaurants, the buffets, the shows, whoop de whoop, and it ain't popping. The kids though, but the kids love the little kid stuff that we did. So, but for the adults, it's whatever. All right, man. Yeah, it ain't the business. Yeah, I'm not even messing with the blackjack tables. These little slot machines been hitting me a little bit. But the blackjack tables, I ain't even. You got glass, you got the glass dividers at the table. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Oh man, but I'm here. We're here. We're here. So everybody, I need you to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Yeah, Circus is raggedy as hell. It's like the raggediest spot on the strip. But let me tell you something. Circus is really the only thing that's popping out here. Nigga, you go to Circus, you got all these old motherfuckers in there smoking on them old jackpot machines, them old slot machines. It's Circus is the only thing popping. All the kids are up there. That's the only thing that's really popping is Circus. The old school rundown casino. You know? Yeah, MGM is open. I mean, I think all of the spots are open. It's just not popping like that. So anyway, man, a lot of stuff we're going to cover tonight, guys. We're going to talk more about what's going on with the Capitol riots, the Capitol coup, the white supremacist takeover. Okay? We're going to talk about the white supremacist takeover. The name of today's broadcast is Back the Blue or Bash the Blue. Family, we've been told by white supremacists, if you Negroes just do what you're told and comply, you Negroes just wouldn't get shot down in the streets. If you just didn't fight, if you just obey, Negroes, the problem with you Negroes, you grow up in single family homes, you don't know discipline, you don't know how to respect authority. This is what the white supremacists would tell us. And when the police come around, you got to obey them. It's all about obeying. There's no white supremacy problem. We've been telling people for years. I've personally been telling people almost every other day. We have a problem with law enforcement being infiltrated by white supremacy. Family, you're not going to get anything rectified without rectifying that, and that's the elephant in the room that a lot of people are touching with kid gloves. A lot of people are walking on eggshells about that. Family, the problem that we have with systematic white supremacy is the institutions that are supposed to protect our constitutional rights and freedoms, they are completely infiltrated by white supremacists, by hardcore white supremacists. It has been tainted beyond repair. And family, you cannot try to have a just system knowing that there is injustice happening to one group of people. There's that infamous quote by Dr. King. I think it was something to the effect of, injustice one place is an injustice everywhere. Well, the thing is, people were perfectly fine with the white supremacists being in law enforcement just as long as they directed all their anger and hatred and vitriol towards black people. See, this is why I wasn't really too gung-ho about the Democrats getting in office, because, see, the Democrats really helped them keep all of the vitriol towards us, while all these other groups get the benefits. See, all the Latinos and other immigrant groups and LGBT and all of these other people, they get all the protections and all the vitriol and hatred of the white supremacists, especially in law enforcement. It goes to us. The Democrats and the Republicans, everybody all turn a blind eye to it. Yeah? They all turn a blind eye. They've been turning a blind eye. We've been telling them, hey, we're getting shot down in the streets because law enforcement itself is tainted with white supremacists. We're being targeted. No, Negroes, that's not it. Negroes, what we're going to do, we're going to put a black politician in office who looks black, but they're really East Indian or they're really Caribbean, and they're not a foundational black American, so they're not going to have the same camaraderie with you. But there's a black face, and you niggas are supposed to respect any dark-skinned person we put on television. They got dark skin but a white mind, but don't worry about that. They're black like you, so do what they say. There is no racism, because look, Negro, if there was racism, would we put a Kamala Harris out here to be vice president? Come on, that's proof there is no racism. See, they've been playing this little goofy game on us. The right wing and the left, they've been playing this game. Now that their rabid dog has turned on them, you see, that's the thing. When you train a wild beast, sooner or later that wild beast will turn on you. When you get people to do things that they're not supposed to do, sooner or later you think you got control over it, but it's going to turn back on you. For example, I'm up here in Vegas. The infamous Siegfried and Roy. You know, Siegfried and Roy was up here. They had all those tigers, those big, beautiful white tigers, and they trained the tigers, and you know, they were the tiger whisperers. They were known all over the world for their expertise in controlling the tigers. Well, family, it's unnatural for tigers to be doing flips and tricks and jumping through fire. That's not natural. That's not the tiger's natural habitat. And then while they were on stage, when they least expected it, after years and years of training the tigers, controlling the tigers, and making the tigers do something unnatural, the tiger bit a chunk out of old boy's ass and got them up out the game. That tiger bit a chunk out his ass. And that's what tigers do. The tiger went back to its nature. Yeah? See, when you're dealing with despicable ass white supremacists, they're supposed to be punished. White supremacists are supposed to be punished so others will not be incentivized to be like them. Instead of punishing the white supremacists, our elected officials, they've been sitting up here protecting them, giving them more money. You've been feeding the damn beast. Y'all been sitting here. I need y'all to hit that thumbs up button. We're going to take it slow tonight. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that damn like button. But listen, black people have been saying, hey, your police officers are corrupt. You need to defund them. Oh, no, nigga. Oh, that defunding the police is not feasible. Oh, the Democrats were saying this too. Forget about the Republicans. We know they get down. Remember, the Democrats are saying this. Biden was like, oh no, I'm gonna give them 300 million of them things. Jim Crow Clyburn saying the same thing. Oh Lord, they defund the police. We can't do that. That's unfeasible. Okay, y'all been playing that game. We've been, as the people holding up moral integrity in this country, foundational black Americans, we've been telling you, you have a problem within your police department killing innocent people. And sooner or later, the chickens are going to come home to roost. The karma, at least, is going to hit you. You can't escape universal karma. And we're not just going to leave it up to the spiritual realm, okay? Well, let's just be clear. But y'all sat up here and let these race soldiers kill Breonna Taylor. You sat up here and let this race soldier shoot Jacob Blake in the back. They just announced they're not going to prosecute his shooter. Tamir Rice's shooter, they're not going to prosecute them. Y'all thought this was going to go on and on and on and on. Then all of a sudden, the same race soldiers that you protected and incentivized and poured money to they all turned on you. And everybody's turning on the police institution itself. Because they deep down, even on a subconscious level, on a subconscious level, and I told people before, white people don't give a damn about no police. White people hate the police. The only thing they like about police is when they're beating up on us. But now, the police telling them what to do, they were like, oh, hell no. So now it's bash the blue time. Now with this white supremacist takeover, we all know that law enforcement was involved. We all know that different law enforcement agencies around the country participated in this. Family, this is the most powerful country in the world with the biggest defense budget in the world. Family, do you know they spend almost $1 trillion on defense in the United States, family? They spend almost $1 trillion every year. Family, do you think a country that has almost $1 trillion annual budget will just slip so hard to let these white supremacists just walk in the front door of the U.S. Congress building, the Capitol building? You think they literally just walked in the front damn door? You cannot do that without help from the inside. You understand? You don't just walk in the front damn door of a country with $1 trillion annual budget without niggas helping you. Them white supremacists within law enforcement was so in on this from top to damn bottom. They were all in on it, family. Family, this was an inside job from top to bottom. And they set these white supremacists up to run the country down like this. They thought, okay, we're going to just hopefully let those Negroes, let them just keep attacking the blacks and we'll be safe. Especially those black politicians, see, the ones who kept selling us out. They felt, okay, we sell the niggers out, we'll be safe because the Capitol State Police, they'll look out for us, but, you know, those niggas out there in the streets are going to have to fend for themselves. You understand? And I want to find my tweets because I told people all this was going to happen. I told people, family, remember down there in Nashville when they blew up that building? I knew then, I said, okay, this is a test run. When they blew that building up down there in Nashville, I said, okay, this is a test run. And a lot of these officials, these police officers and state officials, a lot of them are going to be in on this stuff. And sure enough, they were. I told people, I said, look, this is a precursor to what's going to go down on January 6th. I said the date and the whole nine, trying to find the tweet. Where's that tweet? Where's that? I want to find the actual tweet. Hold on, I'm looking through my timeline because I want to show and prove. I want to show and prove. And I tweet so much. When did they blow up that thing? When did that thing get blown up? That building get blown up down there in Nashville? My people in the chat room, what was the date of that? When did that happen? What was the date? I want to show the actual tweet. What was the date of that, guys? Okay, come on, man. Where is this? Okay, let me try this. Hold on. Let me just do this. I wanted to do it without typing. Okay, let's try this. Okay, here it is right here. I said on Christmas Day. I said that on Christmas, and this is the tweet right here. All right? That's the tweet right here. The strategic bombing today seems like a warning for something bigger coming up on January 6th. And that I said that on Christmas. You dig? So that's what it is. I saw this coming because I know how these white supremacists operate. Now, family, they let these white supremacists run amok. They went up there, they were beating other officers. I mean, everybody is turned on each other to a certain degree. There's a lot of infighting within white supremacist society. But black folks, I want you to understand. I want you to understand this because a lot of black folks are like, well, that ain't our fight. Let these white supremacists fight. They ain't got nothing to do with us. That's just them. Let them get that on out their system. Let them fight. I want y'all to understand this, family. Yeah, they're fighting. But what are they fighting for? And what's the prize? This is what I want y'all to understand. The prize is us, black people. Right now, they're fighting over who gets to dominate and control black people. I want y'all to understand this. They're fighting to see who gets to dominate and control black people. So this is about you, definitely. Because they've been attacking random sisters out there in the streets. So yeah, the white supremacists, they're just fighting each other to see who's going to get on to, who's going to ride our necks. See, they think the Democrats are taking it too slow. They're like, okay, the vaccines, this, and you're doing that, and the miseducation, this, that's just too slow. The right wingers, we need to chop. We need to get on these niggas heavy. So I want black folks to really be on alert. This ain't just about them fighting each other. You're the prize. See, people made that same mistake during the Civil War. Black folks just kind of, sat around and watched them fight. Oh, we ain't in it. But after the Civil War, it was hell for black people. That's when you saw the black codes and all the Jim Crow laws coming in right after Reconstruction. They all shook hands and said, okay, for now, the North, we'll take care of the Negroes up here. Down South, y'all take care of the niggers. We'll pull the federal troops out. We'll let you do with the Negroes as you wish. And long as we're on good standing now, shake hands, keep that thing moving. And they both dominated and mistreated black folks. But the North said, we're running the show. We're not going to let you branch off into another country. Long as, we got you here. Look, I know we whip you up a little bit. We didn't beat you up. We tore up the South. We tore that up. But listen, we'll give you money. We'll give you money. As a matter of fact, some of you Confederate generals, we're not going to even punish you. We're going to give you senator jobs. We'll let you get elected for certain office positions. Remember, they didn't punish a lot of the Confederates, just like they're not punishing these white supremacists now. Look at it, and nothing changes. Nothing changes. Look at how they are dealing with these white supremacists now. They staged a coup now. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Where am I here? I want to show a tweet I just put up the other day. Where is that tweet? Okay. I put this up the day after the coup attempt. I said law enforcement will stay on code with many of the key players who participated at the white supremacist coup at the Capitol by giving them slap on the wrist trespassing charges. I said that on the 7th. I already knew where this was going because I look at history to dictate what's going to happen in the future. You understand? Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So let's look at this. Look at this stuff. These are some of the people that were charged. And look at the charges. I said this on the 7th. Hold on. Two prominent figures are charged in the Capitol riot. One wore a headdress with horns, okay? So these are some of the main ones that was all in the media, okay? These are some of the main ones that was all in the media. And let's look at their charges. Hold on. Okay, the most common charge, they were getting misdemeanor charges, unlawful entry. I mean, just real slap on the wrist charges. Where's that? Where's the... Hold on, where's this stuff? This guy right here, that was the one who took Nancy Pelosi's lectern. Where is that? Trying to see where the charges are in here. Okay, I'm trying to see where the charges are. See, they buried the charges on the bottom. Hold on. Let me look for it like this. Hold on. They didn't bury those charges on the bottom. Okay, here we go. All right. Jacob Anthony Chansley, that's the dude with the horns. He's accused of trespassing on Capitol grounds and committing disorderly conduct. Okay, so it's, slap on the wrist. Just like I said, I just wanted to show the charges. They buried the charges on the bottom. See, that's why it took me a minute to find them. Because they sit up and tell you that these guys, they got arrested. But look how you got to go all the way down to the bottom to see how weak the charges are. Okay? See, they kind of bury that. They make it seem like these guys are getting punished. But then when you go down there and see what they got charged for, it's some old weak-ass trespassing, just like I knew, which is what they're doing to incentivize these guys. They're doing this to incentivize these guys. No sedition charges. Remember, these dudes killed a cop. One cop died. Other people there got trampled and stampeded on. But let's look at how some of these white supremacists started to turn on cops and beat them. They were beating cops. Let's look at some of this stuff. Hold on. Let's look at the footage of them, thousands of them dudes beating on a cop. Hold on. This is on TMZ. All right, look at this. Hold on. Okay. So they're beating on a cop right now. They're beating him with a flagpole. So there's a cop on the ground that they're beating. Okay, so y'all get the point. So they were in there beating the brakes off cops. They were in there beating cops left and right, okay? And understand this. They were in there to do damage. A couple of folks, again, they got stampeded on. Some white woman, a couple of them white women went in there and they got trampled over. This white woman here, she got trampled over. One of these suspected white supremacist females, Roseanne Boylan. And I pointed out that she was a drug addict. She was a criminal and a drug addict when she was alive. And there's white people, white supremacists in my comment section like, oh my God, Tariq, how could you say that? This is a person, you got to have some compassion. Resident of Kennesaw, Georgia, reportedly died of a medical emergency during the riots. Family member said she was crushed in the melee. She's an avid Trump supporter, had a criminal history of being charged with possession or distribution of heroin at least 4 times. So this was a drug addict criminal who got crushed at the white supremacist rally. Oh, Tariq is just so mean. Now, this is a human being. Why would you say that? Well, y'all say the same thing about black folks. When we're innocent and getting shot down, the first thing you say is, well, he had a juvenile record from school, or he had a parking ticket, or he didn't pay child support. So y'all always dig into black people's background. we're going to dig into yours too. She was a criminal, thug, drug addict, meth head. So that's how we have to describe her. That's the same thing y'all do with us. Okay? So we're going to do the same. We learn from the best. She was a criminal. She was a real criminal. Breonna Taylor wasn't a criminal. Not only was Breonna Taylor not a criminal, y'all tried to criminalize her by making her guilty by association. Y'all kiss my ass talking about how we should have compassion. Nope. We're going to do you the same way you did us. We're going to do you the same way you did Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice was too young to have a criminal record, so y'all start going in on his family members. Y'all can kiss my ass. You understand? Now, when these thugs are going up there committing crimes, they're committing all these crimes and putting themselves in the situations. They're in the middle of crimes. They're putting themselves in the middle of crimes, and they are creating the consequences against themselves. You understand? And there was one white woman who got shot. There was a white woman who got shot. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt got shot. She was up there, and there's video of her talking all reckless, talking all crazy. And I told people a few days ago, that woman is going to be a martyr. They're going to martyr her. And they're going to get revenge on Ashley's getting killed. Her getting killed, they're going to get revenge on that. They're going to get revenge for her getting killed. And Ashley Babbitt followed me on Twitter, by the way. She was one of these, these right-wingers. A lot of them follow me. A lot of them follow me. Yeah. So she followed me on Twitter. She followed me. Hold on. Let's look at her followers list. If you go to her followers list, I'm on there. Let me find it real quick. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, she followed 1,000 and something people, and I was one of them. Again, they monitor me all the time. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Okay. Trying to see if I can pull it up over here. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I hate when I can't find stuff at the last minute. Okay. Hate when I can't find things at the last minute and it slows everything down. But again, if you go to my Twitter, you go to her Twitter, you'll see that she follows me. She followed me when she was alive. Now, this is the interesting thing about Ashley Babbitt getting shot up there, running up there, trying to get in to the chambers, to get in there where the congressional people were. And let's be very clear. These white supremacists, they'd already killed people. These white supremacists, they've already killed people up there. So she was trying to break in, and that was a justified shooting. And this is the thing, guys. I think the officer, the Secret Service officer, I think it was a Secret Service guy, I think he was black. I think the person who shot her was a black dude. They're not saying the officer's name who shot her. But from what I'm hearing, that officer who shot that white woman was a black officer. And from what I understand, they have kind of punished him a little bit. They relieved him of duty or something. They gave him like time off or something like that. It was some kind of lightweight punishment they gave dude who shot her. But I think he was black. He was the only one with sense enough to be like, hey, I ain't on no code or none of this shit. I'm blasting. This is what I'm hearing. We don't know what he was. They saying he's white, he's black. I'm hearing that he might have been a black officer. I don't know. The one who shot her, I don't know. Because nobody's naming him. Nobody knows his name. Nobody knows his name. His handler, but you can't tell what. You can't really tell, but I don't know. I don't know. Y'all saying it was a white dude? I don't know. I mean, I've heard some people say it was a black guy. Yeah. But notice how this woman put herself in a situation, was attacking folks, trying to get into a federal building, and she was justifiably shot in the middle of a damn crime. And people are talking about her military record. Oh, she was a mom, she was this, she was that. See, they're talking about her in a very sympathetic way. And understand, they're going to get revenge because of that. They are going to get revenge. See, that's the thing with white supremacists, which I can't really be mad at to a certain degree. They don't sit up and just let folks shoot their folks over and over again. You see, they don't sit up and let folks shoot them and shoot their family members and just kill them and kill people in their community, and niggas just sitting around waiting on a settlement check from Benjamin Crump. See, that's why race soldiers, they know who to target. I was talking to somebody about this recently, about how, you know, a lot of the shootings that we see of black people, most of the time, and it's not exclusive to, because there's been others, but most of the time, they target black people who are lower income. Why? Because number one, the black people, or they target neighborhoods that are lower income. See, they know what they're doing. Because number one, they know black people are not going to, if you're lower income, you're not going to have the money for no lawyer. Number two, you will be more open for a damn settlement, which a lot of these Sambo Negroes are, which is absolutely true. When these folks kill your family members, instead of saying, hey, I'm going to fight this to the fullest extent of the law, because they know that they didn't target somebody who's in a Section 8 neighborhood, your goofy family is out here forgiving everybody up here with Benjamin Crump waiting on a damn check. You understand? They know who to target. They know whose family is willing to make a deal, whose family they're going to get that call from Crump, who's going to go in there and represent the family pro bono, because Crump, I keep saying Crump, Benjamin Crump, he's not charging up front. He get his money on the back end. When that settlement check comes through, he's going to get his little 30, 40% off that back end. Yeah? They know the Sambo mentality. So, the white supremacists, when they went up in that spot, when they went up in the Capitol building, we're in here heavy. We should get about 10,000 people in here. We're almost at 9,000 now. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, and everybody hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed already. If you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Yeah? So listen, when those white supremacists went up in there, they went up there to do work. Family, they had zip ties, guns, like this dude here, the zip tie guy. They just arrested him, and he's going to get another slap on the wrist. His name is Eric Monchel from Nashville. Okay? This dude had a gun. You see a gun on the side, tactical vest, and zip ties. Family, that's him right there. This is for kidnapping people. This is him. This is the guy here. He's locked and loaded. Family, zip ties, that's what you bring to kidnap people. This is to kidnap people. That guy planned on kidnapping people. That means they planned on taking hostages. That's how that was going to go down. They were going to go in there and take some hostages and possibly kill some members of Congress, guys, if they had gotten a hold of them. They'd already killed cops or a cop and other people or whatever, but they were going in there to take hostages. They were going in there to put in some serious work. Yeah? And you had members of Congress in there hiding and praying. This woman here, look at this. They were in there hiding and praying. Now, these are the same people, one of the black ones. She in here praying. This is the same folks that sat up here and sold us out. These bootlicks. They done sat up here for years selling us out. Now that the rabid white supremacists have turned on them and they don't have the protection they thought they were going to have, now they up in here praying. Now look at this. These are the boule Negroes in here praying. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Who's the lady in the red? Well, she was praying hard. Oh, she was praying for a miracle. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Hold on.
Earlier. So this, where this is being shot from, is actually the side of the House chamber where the First Lady normally sits.
Yes, correct.
During a State of the Union. There you can see members of Congress. That's Pramila Jayapal.
Pramila Jayapal from Washington, correct.
Remember, there you go. And you can,
There's the gunshots.
Let's listen.
Look at the lady on the left. Oh, she's going to town. Lord Jesus. Hallelujah, Lord Jesus. What's her name in the red? Hold on.
That's a police officer there.
Capitol Police Officer, yeah.
Oh, she's praying her heart out.
And that woman there is a member of Congress. I couldn't quite make out.
What's her name, guys? The lady in the red doing all that praying. What's her name? What is her name? Lord, Father God, Jesus. Get these white peoples off me, Lord. Have mercy. Everything is going to be in your name. Lord, she done pulled some holy water out her purse. Ooh, Lord Jesus. I rebuke you. I rebuke thee, Satan. Lord, have mercy. Don't hurt me. I just got my hair did. Lord. Ooh, Lord, don't hurt me. What's her name? What is her name? Oh, she was just going to town with the prayer. Oh, don't pray now. Oh, wasn't she just going to town? Oh, don't pray. No. No. What is her name? No, don't pray now. Y'all done sat up here. No, y'all help these damn white supremacists. Y'all empowered them. You incentivized them. You've gave them protection. Y'all sat up here changing the subject when it came to black people. Don't you get your ass up there praying now. No, when we start talking about a black agenda, you get the buck in your eyes. Y'all start talking about LGBT. You start talking about immigration. Don't sit your ass up here praying now. I don't want to hear that. Lord Jesus, why did I? Father God, we speak your name, Jesus. Get the alt-right up out of here. We speak your name, dear Lord. You're the burning sage. Oh, no, we're going to get this spirit up out of here. Lord Jesus. No. If you did the right damn thing, you wouldn't have to be sitting up there praying and crying. Don't pray and cry now. Y'all incentivize these white supremacists. We kept telling you over and over, these people are a damn problem. We're electing you to do something about these white supremacists and give us protection. Well, we're going to get on that later. Right now, we don't have to prioritize LGBT and trans lives matter. See, y'all, the butter biscuit crumbs were real good right until them guns got drawn on your ass. Lisa Blunt, that's her name? Lisa Blunt, let's look her up. Let me see if I've had some dealings with Lisa Blunt. Hold on, let me see something. Lisa Blunt. Oh, let's look her up real quick. Because a lot of those people in Congress, they particularly don't like me. Hold on. Hold on, how do I spell her name? Give me her name again. What's her name? What's her last name? What's her last name again, guys? Y'all got to help me out, please. What's her last name? Where we at? Lisa Blunt. Okay, like smoking a blunt. Okay. Hold on. Lisa Blunt. Oh, yeah, they got a close-up of her getting the prayer on. Okay, Representative Lisa Blunt. Okay. Lisa Blunt, she's from Rochester. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at her time. Oh Lord, Lord, I done found. Okay, hold on. I found her page. Hold on. I found her page. Hold on. I found Lisa Blunt, the prayer warrior. I done found her page, and here we go. This is Lisa, the prayer warrior page. Good trouble up here with John Damn Lewis. Oh Lordy Jesus, I spilled a little blood in Selma. Right up there with John Lewis. Okay, all right. Okay, Lisa. All right. Oh Lord. Oh God. Sitting up there with John Lewis. Where is she from? Where is she from? Let me look up some more stuff on Lisa. Oh goodness. We can't heal and move on. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, Lisa Blunt, that's her name. A representative. Oh Lord. Okay. Where is she from? Where is she from, guys? I gotta look more into her. But where is she from? She's sitting up there with John Lewis. Oh Lord. God. Oh yeah, she was the prayer warrior. She's the prayer whisperer. Hold on. Oh, let me find some more videos of her praying. Oh yeah, they got. Hold on. Oh, she was going to town. Hold on. Let me show this. Oh, Lisa, the prayer warrior. Lisa was like, she's gonna call his name to come get the white supremacists away. This is Lisa right here. And hold on.
Enforcement will take over. These moments, as members of the House chamber got on their knees and prayed, all of it bringing the presidential transition process, which was supposed to be happening today, to a screeching halt, although we do understand there's an effort to get it back underway tonight to continue the continuity of government, which is obviously so important.
Okay. Well, they up here praying. Y'all stop playing. Yeah? Man. But listen. These white supremacists, while these fools up here praying and all this old goofy nonsense, these white supremacists are coming back. This is not over. Family, this is not over at all. While they're up here praying and all this, these white supremacists are still being incentivized. They're getting these slap on the wrist charges. These charges are nothing but slaps on the wrist, meaning they're going to incentivize them to come back. They're already planning on coming back. Listen, I told people this a couple of days ago. Between January 17th and January 20th, these white supremacists are coming back for revenge. And they're doing this all over the country, by the way. Understand what I'm saying. Family, between January 17th and January 20th, a lot of hell is going to break loose. And I need my foundational Black American family to be on code and be ready. I want everybody to be ready. See, we're sitting around just watching these white supremacists stomp on each other. We're eating popcorn. But we got to be ready. You understand? We got to be ready. We got to be down for whatever, because we don't know what direction they're going to take this thing in. We do know they're coming back between January 17th and January 20th. That little half-week time frame is very significant to the white supremacists. They're talking about on January 20th having the Million Militia March. I've been monitoring some of the chat rooms and the message boards. I know all these guys. I know some of these white supremacists. I've studied them for years. Y'all saw when the police was doing this old fake, hey guys, if you recognize any of these people who broke into the Congress building, can you give us some tips? Family, that was a bunch of drag. That's all cap. They don't need no damn help finding these white supremacists. Family, that's a game. They got billion-dollar facial recognition technology out here. Family, you saw how fast they found black folks who broke into Target stores. Black folks broke into Walmart. They found black folks within days who had on masks and the whole 9 yards. Okay? They got all types of facial recognition technology, dude. These white supremacists weren't even hiding their faces for the most part. They wanted you to know who they were. People like Baked Alaska, and that's another thing. Baked Alaska's ass, he hasn't been arrested yet from what I understand. And this dude never really gets arrested for anything serious. So many people have already been saying this guy could be possibly some type of Fed asset. Who knows? But it's funny, some of them ain't even getting arrested, like Baked Alaska's ass, who was live streaming. You see? They got the technology to find all of these people. They don't need your help. They're acting dumb. They're feigning naivete, like they don't know what to do. They start acting like Keystone cops, all that. Can you help us? Can we get some help from the public? Stop it. You dig? All they're doing is when they start doing that old fake, can we get some help? I said, okay, they're about to give them dudes slap on the wrist charges. They're about to give these dudes slap on the wrist charges big time. These dudes were taking selfies with the police. I mean, there's video of the police literally letting them in. There's video of the police letting these people in. Several videos going all up in that building, in the U.S. Congress building, in the Capitol building, going into people's offices, and those places are hard to navigate. So they had help finding out where to go. Okay, this was completely inside. We all know this. But why are these dates, January 17th through the 20th, why are they significant? Number one, on the 20th, we all know that's Biden's inauguration, allegedly, which I don't know how they're going to do that. And I'll get on that in a minute. The black wives of the alt-right, and that's another thing. A lot of these alt-right Proud Boys, the Proud Boy leader of Hawaii, his wife is black. A lot of them have black significant others. That don't mean anything. Don't even trip on that. But why are these dates significant? Number one, the 20th, we know that's Biden's inauguration. They're going to show out on that day. We know that all over the country. We got to be ready. The 18th, guys, the 18th is very significant because I think Dr. King's birthday falls on that date. The celebration of Dr. MLK's birthday is on that date. And white supremacists, they always do real funny style shit around Dr. King's birthday or the anniversary of his death in April. I always told y'all about April. April is a very significant month to white supremacists. But anything revolving around Dr. King, that's very significant to them too. This is a hell of a sacred week for the white supremacists. And also, guys, the 17th, that's very significant because the 17th, January 17th, that marked the legislative end of the radical Reconstruction era. Down in Texas, 1874, you had Reconstruction going on after slavery. The Civil War was just over. They were trying to build the nation back. Black people were getting certain rights at the time. Okay? Black people get the right to vote. Black people were getting a lot of equality rights. The white supremacists didn't like that. Okay? So down there in Texas, the governor, Edmund J. Davis, he was kind of liberal, and he was a Republican. Understand that back then the Republicans were liberal and the Democrats were so-called conservative. The parties switched multiple times. But Edmund J. Davis was a person who believed in rights for black people, okay? He didn't mind giving black people rights, but his opponent, Richard Koch, was like, no, we need to establish white supremacy. Fuck them niggas, okay? So the long and short of it is, Richard Koch, he was assisted by white militia groups who went and occupied the Capitol building down there and forcefully got Edmund J. Davis out of office and they installed Richard Koch. This was January 17th, 1874. It was a militia who occupied the Capitol building down there in Texas. And it was the white militia that disobeyed because there was a Supreme Court order saying that Edmund J. Davis could remain in office until, I think, March or something like that. But the white supremacists said, no, we're going to go in here and get this guy up out of here. We're going to get our guy in here. And that was the end of radical Reconstruction. You understand? So the white supremacists, they look at little events like that and they try to reenact them. See, they try to recreate history. They're recreating history now. See, they don't do things just randomly. See, this is why you have to understand history. They do things in a very significant way. You understand? They do things that are historically significant. You see? So, these white supremacists out here are not playing around, and black folks need to be ready. And a lot of the Sambos that were with these white supremacists, I know y'all saw videos of these white supremacists out here with these Negroes. A lot of these dudes were non-foundational black Americans. They were not us. Another thing we saw sisters getting attacked by these white supremacists. Let me go to my Instagram real quickly. There was a sister out there in D.C. I think she was doing security. And this was the night right before the coup, the staged coup the next day. And the sister, hold on 1 second. I got to do all types of security codes with my thing here. Hold on 1 second. Let me find the video real quickly. Let me find this video real quickly. So the white supremacists tried to jump on this sister, so she threw some hands. Let me find the video. And from what I understand, the sister got, they fired her from her job, from what I understand. Hold on 1 second. Here it is right here. Okay, here it is right here. Yeah, one of these Karens kind of touched this sister in the face, and this sister gave her a nice, good old left. Hold on. Okay. Right here. Hold on.
No, why is she bleeding? Who hit you?
That girl punched me in the
Who
face.
hit you?
The black girl.
Move to the side.
What?
Pepper spray?
A copper.
Come on, patience, stand up. Can't let this happen. Come on,
What?
patience, where you at?
Who hit you? BLM?
Yes.
BLM hit you?
Yes.
And they did nothing or what?
Oh, of course they did nothing.
Oh my God.
They protected her.
Well, no, they didn't. But they go into victim mode so quick. Nobody protected that sister. Nobody protected that sister. From what I understand, they charged the sister for hitting her dumb ass. I forgot the sister's name. And I need to get some more information, but I understand. I think the sister got fired and charged for defending herself from this funky little white supremacist. Some white men grabbed the sister up and took her to the police. You know? So we got to watch out. We got to see what's going on out here. We got to watch it because these white supremacists are very violent and they're going for soft targets. They're going for soft targets. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Now out here in LA, well, out there, I'm not in LA at the moment, but in LA, there was a sister who got attacked. She was walking home. She lives in downtown LA. Some of those white supremacists were downtown LA during the coup, you know, protesting at the Capitol, at the state building downtown. And the white supremacists attacked this sister. She had a wig on. They snatched her wig off. And one of these suspected white supremacists grabbed her from the back, and other people were punching her and spraying her. And the sister thought that at first, she didn't know what was going on, so she thought that one of those suspected white supremacists was actually helping her, but he wasn't. he wasn't really helping her. Now, let's look at some of this stuff here. Let me go to the videos. Okay, hold on one second. And the guy's name, we've identified him as Roy Ball. Okay, let me go to some of the video here. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, where are we at? Okay, come on, where is it? A lot of videos here. Okay, where is this? Okay. Trying to find the original video here. Okay, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. Okay, so this is the original post I put up. Okay, let me put the original post up. Okay, so this is the situation. This guy named Roy Ball, as you see, they were grabbing this sister's wig. The white supremacists were grabbing this sister's wig. Hold on, let me kind of make this thing. Let me lower it a little bit. Okay, she had that little synthetic wig on. So I'm thinking when her name is Nebo, her last name is Nebo. So with that wig and that last name, I don't think she's foundational. I think she might be a Nigerian immigrant. Okay. So she went out there and they started hemming her up, and they just snatched the wig off, and the white boy grabbing her from the back. And you see the fist over here. Another white dude is pepper spraying her while this dude is holding her. And that's him giving interviews, okay? So she didn't know what happened. She said that she did an interview saying that Roy Ball was actually trying to help her, which he wasn't. And this is the thing. A lot of you non-foundational people, a lot of y'all are so quick to give props to a white mommy, white daddy. Y'all so quick to sit up here and give props to these white supremacists thinking they're saviors. You don't really know the situation. Now, this is her doing an interview, because when I posted the stuff, the white supremacists got real mad at me because I identified this white supremacist. But this is her giving an interview, guys. And now listen, she didn't know what all went down because, again, she got pepper sprayed. She was blinded, so she didn't really know at first. Now, she's recanted a lot of stuff since. But this is her initially. Let me find, hold on. This is her giving an interview initially about what happened. This is her. Hold on.
That guy, I call him my hero because that guy picked me up, was whispering in my ear, telling me, go in, you're okay, I got you, I have your phone, you're okay, I'm gonna get you out of here, these people are trying to kill you, these people are trying to kill you. All I could hear was just him going, calm down, don't move, it's okay, these people are trying to kill you, we have to get you out of here, we have to get you out of here. Like, and then he's just moving around with me, and at this point, I can't see anything, because my whole face is...
Remember, now listen, she said she can't see anything, so she don't really know what's going on.
Literally, my whole face is burning, like an immense sensation all in my face. My eyes feel like they're gonna fall out my socket. Like I have pepper in my eyes burning, and I'm trying to open my eyes and I can't. I can't see anything. My eyes is just shut closed, and there's a gentleman just holding on to me. I didn't even know who was holding on to me until I saw the pictures. The gentleman.
Right, so she didn't even know. Now, I just want y'all to catch all this. She had no idea who was holding on to her until she saw the picture. She didn't know that he was with the white supremacists that were beating on her.
Was there to help, and I hope he's not in any danger, and they're not gonna try to backfire at him because he had helped me or anything like that, or I truly hope not. So
okay, so she's up here caping for this dude. So the white supremacists had a field day with that. Oh, y'all can't say that he was a white supremacist. He was trying to help her. Yeah, so that she's not a foundational Black American. Okay, so. Low key, there's that daddy worship, that white zaddy worship. Now, she has recanted later on in other interviews that they're not really promoting like that, because she sees we got video of him with other white supremacists. He's out there yelling at other black people. Okay? We got video of this. There's video of her talking to the police, and the police didn't do anything. Look at this video here. Look at this. She's reporting this to the police, and the police sitting there acting dumb because the police, they stand out there working with these white supremacists. Look at the police playing dumb. Look at this.
Y'all watched this. Y'all watched that happen, right?
We do have the.
You guys watched that happen, right? I was just walking from over there. We were walking looking for his phone.
If you're asking my opinion, I was across the street. I don't know. I didn't see. I'm not saying. I'm not bound.
It's okay. A lot of people saw.
I'm not devaluing.
They got cameras. Because I was calling your phone while I was walking. That's why I was recording. I was like, where's his phone? And I'm calling them walking. And then this one's going all lives matter, trying to come at me. I'm like, whatever, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. Like, what do you want me to do? Stay here and come and conversate with y'all? I'm not. This is not my rally. This is not my business.
Police officer get your information?
Nah.
Do you mind if I get your information?
No, screw that. Let's go get your information first.
Do you mind if I get your information?
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, see how the cops are playing dumb? See how dumb the police are playing? They're acting real dumb. Like they don't know what's going on because they're out there helping. And it was the LAPD who tweeted that this guy was a good Samaritan and all this stuff. Hold on, let me find the LAPD's tweets. I'm going to show all this stuff tonight. Let's break all of it down. Let me find the LAPD tweet. Let me find that. Hold on, let me find that. I'm going to show all that stuff. Okay, this is the LAPD's tweet right here. Look at this nonsense that they put up. The woman has been identified and interviewed by the LAPD. Based on her statements and other evidence, a hate crime report has been taken. The individual seen in the images with his arm wrapped around her, per the victim's statement, was determined to be a good Samaritan. So they ran with that narrative. So they could justify themselves not doing a damn thing. See? The LAPD is working with these damn white supremacists. They know who this guy was. They know who this guy was, and they were protecting this guy. Okay? LAPD was protecting him and the other white supremacists. But here's the thing. I wasn't protecting their ass. We got his name and we put his ass on blast. His name is Roy Ball. He worked at Toyota. And we hit up Toyota. And we asked Toyota about their employee. Huh? Hold on one second. Yeah, we asked Toyota about their employee. And where's Toyota? Where's the tweet? Toyota. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this is. Let me show y'all this right here. So we saw Roy Ball in his little Toyota suit where he's a representative at Toyota. I said, Toyota, is Roy one of your employees? They were like, the action in these photos are inconsistent with Toyota's guiding principles and respect for people. We do not condone this conduct. We can confirm this person is no longer employed by any Toyota dealership. So we got his little old fat ass out there. He was working at Toyota in West Covina. Okay? And let me tell you something about the white supremacists. Boy, they hate when the white supremacists get put on blast. See, they like us walking around doing the no justice, no peace. Boy, these white supremacists were mad at me. Oh, they were pissed at me. They were looking on their website, Tariq Nasheed gets a patriot fired for attacking a black woman. Oh, they were all on me. Oh, they were so mad at me. Woo, boy, these white supremacists were pissed. Oh, these white supremacists did not like that. But they've been threatening me. Oh, they've been going off on my ass, family. And they've been using that interview with her talking about he helped her. See, hey, Tariq, you goddamn race baiter. that woman was being helped by that man. You out here getting people fired, Tariq. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, they're so mad at me. They're pissed at me. Let me find some of the tweets. There's so many tweets. They're so mad. Okay, yeah. Let me see. I'm looking at some of them now. Okay. Oh, they just been going off on me for days. Oh, just look at them. He was helping her, you fucking window licker. She released a video giving him credit for saving her life. What else? He was fired too. Tariq Nasheed is Twitter cancer. Wrongfully fired. Yeah. Oh, God. So, yeah, they were pissed off. They were very pissed off. A lot of the right-wingers were very pissed off at me. And look, there's other video of this guy talking crazy to black people. Let's be very clear. Oh, they've been threatening me. Let me show y'all some of the threats I've been getting. Hold on. The threats are funny. Oh, I got to show y'all some of the threats that they've been giving me. Hold on. The threats are hilarious. Where's the threats? Hold on. Let me show some of the threats. Oh, yeah, here we go, right here. Okay, right here. Let me see. Well, they still mad. They've been mad at me for days. See, they don't like when they see black people getting together, messing up their little money. Oh, they don't like that. Right? Can we stop letting Tariq Nasheed ruin people's lives by first investigating his claims instead of just taking his word for it? And here's another one. Will anybody be surprised when Tariq gets what's coming to him? Okay, what's coming to me? Uh-oh. They said, I'm going to get what's coming to me. All right. I'm ruining people's lives. No, you're ruining your own life being a damn white supremacist. How about that? How about you don't be a damn white supremacist? How about that? How about you don't practice white supremacy? We in here heavy with 10,000 folks. And look, with Roy Ball, they had to put out something real quick about Roy Ball because people were actually going up there from what I understand. There was some people from the streets going up there to that car dealership. You understand? See, they don't like when we do how they do. See, the white supremacists, when they don't like something or they've been wronged by somebody, they go after that person. See, they know how to name names. See, they don't talk about non-justice in the abstract like we're programmed to do. See, we talk about racism, white supremacy in a very abstract way. The thing is, when you start putting names and faces on certain things, when you start naming people, okay, that person right there did something, that person right there works here. When you start doing that, now, see, that's power. They don't like that. They don't like nobody being put out there because then people start pulling up. And from what I understand, Cat started going up there to that car dealership. And I'm thinking they're going up there to get some good deals on some cars. They might have been up there trying to find a good deal on a Toyota Camry. You dig? They might have been trying to get a good deal. They might have been trying to see where the money resides. He's a car salesman, and I'm thinking that might be where the money resides. So that's why some of them might have been going up there. But from what I understand, some folks was going up there. Yeah. But let me tell you something. When you start naming names, when you start hollering directly at folks, see, that's when we start making some changes. See, that's why we got to be on that. We got to start having names. All of these white supremacists going around here doing these terroristic acts, we need to have names. We need to know who these folks are and not let them hide behind the overcast veil of white supremacy. You understand? Because, see, that's what protects them. Being anonymous and just pushing the system and letting the system do work. And they're falling and blending into the background. No, when you start picking their asses out and separating them from the herd, that's when they start getting some act right. You know? That's when they start getting some damn act right. Yeah, we're trying to see where the money resides. Yeah? So, with Roy, and there's other video of Roy, by the way. Let's just be very clear. I started pulling receipts. They kept talking about how Roy's a good Samaritan. He's not no damn good Samaritan. There's other video of this dude talking crazy to black folks, like this video here. Okay? They all shut the hell up when I put this video out right here. This is old Good Samaritan Roy right here. This is your boy Roy, the Good Samaritan. Okay? If I get my computer to damn act right. Come on, thing. Okay, let me get this thing act right. Okay, this is Roy, good old boy Roy, the Good Samaritan. This is how he feels about black people. This is who they're saying that Toyota should hire back because he's a good guy. Listen to this. This is Roy.
Minorities are nothing but people of shit.
So why are you doing that?
Obviously you're not, because you want to never divide what it says. Minorities are nothing but people of shit.
So why are you doing that?
So that's Roy saying minorities are nothing but pieces of shit. Okay? So that's your boy Roy right there, who said minorities are nothing but pieces of shit. So this guy's not a good Samaritan in any sense of the word. At all. Yeah? Yeah, see, that's what I do. I investigate these dudes. I get all the receipts on them. But we got 10,000 people in here. We're in here heavy. Everybody, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And let me tell you something. A lot of people, because look, we're going in on white supremacy. See, white supremacy is falling under its own weight right now. White supremacy is falling in its own way, under its own weight right now, guys. And white supremacy is on the hot seat. And when black folks are out here going after white supremacy, calling it out, people see it for what it is. A lot of the bootlicking bed wenches and mammies, they're going to start popping up opposing this, guys. So we got to watch out for these tethers. These tethers have really been showing out. There's a conversation I saw with some tethered bed wenches earlier. Look at this conversation. Now, this is a chick who's half Turkish. Her family's from Turkey. Half of them. I think she's black and Turkish. So hold on, let me show the tweets. This shows you the mentality out here with some of these bed wenches. Yeah, let me lower this a little bit. Hold on. We're literally at war with our own government, and people are still talking about white supremacy. Oh Lord, read a book. And I've had a conversation like this with a few of these bootlicking Negroes who want to talk about something else other than white supremacy. Oh, this ain't about white supremacy. This is about power. Family, you got straight up and down card-carrying white supremacists running up in the Congress building, guys. Some of these are self-admitted white supremacists, and you still have Negroes running around here in denial. People are not dumb about white supremacy. And by the way, with old girl, let me go back to her tweets, guys. Just so we can go back to her. Let me show you the mentality that goes into that mammy talk. Okay, let's show the mentality that goes into that. Here's some more of her tweets. I want to go to Turkey so bad. I want to meet the other half of my family. And here's some other tweets. It's good, though. I found a bad or white boy soon enough. Can I just get a tall white boy to treat me like the princess I am? How can you not love white boys with tattoos and facial hair? You must be crazy. If you are a white, awkward boy, I most likely find you adorable. So it's zaddy worship all day. I'm telling you, the minute you see somebody talking about let's not talk about white supremacy, you're looking at a zaddy worshipping bedwench. And then bedwenches of a feather flock together. Let's look at some of the people co-signing her are other tethered bedwenches. Okay? The people co-signing her, let's look at their tweets. This is somebody who's co-signing her right below here. We're literally at war with our government and people are talking about white supremacy. So Elizabeth, I want that word to be banned. I'm sick of hearing it. She's sick of hearing about white supremacy. And we look here, there's the flag. We knew that. All right. When you hear Negro talk about, I don't want to talk about white supremacy, we're going to see a foreign flag and we're going to see some zaddy worship. We know what to look for. Black Bieber problems. Liking white boys and going to their meetups, but being the only black person there. I've always had a thing for white boys in beanies and plaid shirts. So she likes old racist ass Justin Bieber. Family, these tethered Negroes are a problem. And I keep tabs on them too. Just as much as I keep tabs on white supremacists, I keep tabs on all these tethered Negroes who are selling our asses the hell out. Oh, I keep tabs on everybody. Oh, I don't forget nothing. Oh, y'all, yeah, she follows me. Yes, she does. She follows me, so she should know better. Yeah? But we've been seeing a lot of that. That zaddy worship, especially from y'all tethers. And then y'all get mad because we call y'all asses out on that. Yeah? The minute we start talking about white supremacy, niggas start getting scared and talking crazy. Because we already got a problem. You know, we're dealing with our own domestic mammies and our own domestic bedwenches. See, we already got to deal with that. But then we got to deal with the foreign ones. See, you know, we're doing a lot out here. That woman who was on, before I get into that, out there in D.C., a lot of these police officers, you know, police officers around the country are committing suicide left and right because they're doing investigations of all of these complicit police agencies that had their officers helping out with this thing. Even though a lot of them have been protected, they made this move here, so a lot of them are going to be on the hot seat. That's why next week, during the 17th through the 20th, they're going to go for broke. But a lot of these white supremacists who work in law enforcement, they're resigning. People are resigning left and right. People are committing suicide. Now, out there in D.C., they done said there's another chief out there, a state police chief out there, a black woman. Okay? They said there's another, the last chief abruptly resigned, and there's another one out there. There's another woman they just installed. This woman here, let me put her picture up, who's the new chief out there in D.C. after this fiasco. Whenever there's a crazy fiasco, you know, they start throwing black folks out or alleged black folks out there. So this woman right here, they didn't put this woman out here. Hold on. And I'm skeptical already. Pittman named acting chief of police at Capitol after Stephen Sund resigns abruptly. So there's this woman named Yogananda D. Pittman, who's the police chief, the acting chief of police for the Capitol chief of police. Yogananda D. Pittman. Okay? Now, family, I got some questions. Don't nobody really know anything about this woman's background. They know she went to an HBCU, and that name, Yogananda, that's an East Indian name. That's an East Indian name. You understand? Who the hell is this woman? Don't nobody really know anything about her. Don't nobody know about her background. And all I'm hearing about all this HBCU stuff. No. What kind of name is that? What? I don't know no Black American, the Foundation of Black Americans is going to name a kid Yogananda. And her middle name is really crazy. It's like, it's a real weird Dushestowitz. It's some name that's real hard to even pronounce. But Yogananda, that's her first name. So her mama gave her that name. Who is this woman? Who is her family? Now, I've been hearing she's an AKA. I don't give a damn about no AKA when it comes to political things or social things. She went to an HBCU. Don't give a damn about that either. Who raised you? You see? Who raised your ass? I don't care about no HBCU you went to. I'm not going to measure your blackness by that. I want to know who raised your ass. Who's the people who raised you? Yeah? I want to know who raised you, because that's going to let me know your political values, your social values, and everything else. You going to an HBCU, everybody goes to HBCUs. That don't mean nothing. But that Yogananda name, that's an East Indian Hindu name. Yeah? I want to know who raised your ass. Because this sounds like another Kamala. And that's the new wave right there, to get these East Indians to cosplay as tethers for black folks. That's going to be the new wave right now. They did it with Obama. He's not East Indian. But they did it with Kamala. So that's going to be the new wave. They're like, well, shit, it's working for Kamala. Let's get it to work for some other people. Yogananda. Yeah? So who the hell are these people? Don't nobody know who these people are. Now, they had this woman who was a part of that whole Black Vote Matter stuff. Remember the woman I was talking about going out here giving people collard greens? She was running around giving people black-eyed peas and cornbread to vote. Well, she was on one of the news shows, and they asked her about a black agenda, and boy, her eyes got to bucking, and she immediately changed the damn subject, and then people started calling her out on it. And she started buck dancing in the comment section, because she follows me too. But listen to this. They asked her about a black agenda. She started talking about, well, a people's agenda. Listen to this nonsense. Listen to these bootlicks. Listen to this. Now, remember, now keep in mind, this is the woman who was part of the Collard Green Coalition when she was giving out collard greens and black-eyed peas to get black folks to vote. Listen.
Giving Democrats the majority. We've got a Democrat in the White House. So what does a pro-black agenda look like, not only for the state of Georgia, but for the country?
You know, I think a pro-black agenda is actually a pro-people agenda. That ultimately what we need is there are a couple of things. The first thing is, I think immediately, based on what we saw in Georgia, based on the voter suppression that I saw, black voters turned out in record numbers, but that was in spite of voter suppression. It wasn't as if voter suppression did not in fact exist. We're engaged in a lawsuit right now that we're suing the state Secretary of State Raffensperger for wrongly dropping 198,000 voters just 6.
Now she's up here talking about voter suppression. She just said black folks came out in record numbers, but that was in spite of. So we're going to still vote. We're going to still fight against voter suppression. That's going to be a black agenda. No. Hold on.
6 months from the voting rolls, 6 months prior to the primary election. And so I think it's really important for the Congress to take seriously, and the Senate under this administration in the first 100 days to really be able to restore voting rights in this country. That the John Lewis Voter Restoration Act is passed immediately, but we need actually some stronger elements as well.
Okay, so she's up here stuttering and she couldn't even get all her bullshit out. She couldn't get all that bullshit out because that's a script that the Democrats give their shills. They give these niggas the same script to read. Yeah, she's sitting up there with the Bunny Ruckus look. She's up here trying to remember the script given to her. The John Lewis, the Voting Rights Act. So what we gonna have to do, So that's a script given to her. And then when we start calling her out with all that buck dancing, and changing the subject. She wanted to jump all in the comment section. Latasha Brown, that's her name, going out there giving people collard greens and black-eyed peas and all of this nonsense. Where's, let me find, because she might have closed her comments down because we were getting in her ass. Hold on, let me find some of the comments that I retweeted of her. Because she was saying, she was mammying it up. Hold on. Where is this? Come on now, where is it? Okay, so she took that down. Okay, some of this stuff she took down. Okay, I'm on. Let me do this. I'm gonna repost it real quick. Hold on. Let me repost it because I knew she was gonna take it down, and I screenshot it. I'm about to repost it now so I can put it up here. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put it up. All right. I just retweeted it. I'm about to read it now. Okay. Okay, where you at? Come on, man. Come on, shit. Did it go through? Shit. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, did it go through? Okay, here it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So she took this down, I think. I think she took it down, or she's been deleting a lot of stuff on her page. But after everybody was kind of clowning her for talking that mammy talk on TV, this is what she put up, and I'm glad I screenshotted it. I'm glad I did a screenshot of it because I knew she was going to buck dance and take it down. Hold on. And she realized how coonish she sounded. Hold on. Let me minimize it a little bit. You think I should talk about a black agenda with white folks? Dude, we've been organizing black folks around an agenda for 4 years. Cameras don't validate my work. We met in with thousands of folks outside campaigns, but you wouldn't know because you ain't on the ground. She was talking to my brother Marcus at Nubian Bookstore because he was clowning her. So she's up here on Twitter. She's acting all blackety black on Twitter. No. She get on Twitter, man, I work with all these black people. I be working with black organizations. I be doing this with black people. No. Y'all not going to get on TV. When you get in front of white folks, you get the buck in your damn eyes. You get the buck in your eyes and stuttering and stammering when they ask you what's going on with the black agenda. Well, it's a people's agenda. Me and the John Lewis Defense Act. You start bucking your damn eyes, but then get online and all of a sudden you Queen fucking Latifah. I'm black. I do a lot of stuff for the black community. I'm so black. I'm out here working with the black peoples. I can't talk about that. I can't talk to white peoples about that. We's get in good trouble. No, we ain't doing that game where we got to talk about a damn black agenda in secret. We ain't doing that old runaway slave Underground Railroad shit, man. We ain't doing that. See, that's the problem. Y'all niggas out here, y'all get around the Democrats, y'all want to throw us under the bus, sell us out, and protect white supremacy until they run up in that damn Congress hall on your ass, and all of a sudden, Lord Jesus, deliver me, Lord. Please hear my prayers, Lord. They up in here, they got zip ties and stun guns and pepper spray, Lord. Please deliver me, Jesus. Y'all coming in with slave babble, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't playing that game, yo. That's gonna have to go, man. We ain't doing that game no more. It's too dangerous out here for the Bunny Ruckus Mammy Sambo Coon Brigade. That ain't working no more. So we can't talk about a black agenda with white folks. Why not? You up here bucking your eyes, eating collard greens and black-eyed peas with them. We in here heavy tonight. We almost got 11,000 people in here. You about to play this Sambo plantation game with niggas. Man, we ain't doing that. Let me tell y'all something, man. These white supremacists are out for the kill right now. Listen, family. Being a buck dancing, crying, Sambo plantation Negro is not an option. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think, okay, I'll let them niggas do all the fighting, but when they white people come to me, boy, I was going to get down on my knees and get to praying, and I'm going to bow down, and I'm going to surrender. That's not an option no more. These people are on an extermination campaign, man. This is not an option. We got to stand up to these folks, dude. They're trying to wipe us out the way they're talking, right? They're going for broke because their numbers are already janky. 2040 is coming up. They're going to be a minority here, 2040. So they need to create an apartheid state right now. We can't have that. We can't have that at all. They're trying to get their ducks in a row to rule as a minority like in South Africa. We got to be on top of our game. We got to be on top of our damn game, dude. This is not a joke. We don't have time to play with these white supremacists. And you being a buck dancing mammy, that's just not an option no more. As you saw, these Negroes almost got killed at the Capitol building. Man, if they would have found them niggas, they're up here hiding behind chairs praying. They could have killed your ass. With all of these other white supremacists in on it. Remember, these other folks who are they're supposed to be protecting you, they were in on this thing. You dig? And you praying to God. God is like, look, you need to stop buck dancing. I done gave you all the tools you needed. Yeah? So this thing ain't no joke out here. So we got to be on top of our game, guys. We need to identify some of these white supremacists, who they are. We got to start patrolling the areas where there are a lot of black people. We got to patrol these areas ourselves covertly. I ain't talking about going out there on some Scam Master J nonsense. And notice you don't see none of the NFAC. You notice you don't see none of that nonsense. You don't see none of that. When these white supremacists are out here all over the country en masse, you don't see none of that. We don't need people out here talking and capping and showing out and not doing anything. See, the best move for us is to be as covert as possible. To protect the community from terrorists. Protect your family from terrorists. You got a God-given right to do that. You even have a constitutional right, but you have a God-given right to protect yourselves from these terrorists that's running around out here. Because listen, let me tell you something. As easily as they infiltrated the House of Congress and all that, man, just think of a foreign terrorist. The foreign terrorists are doing the Birdman rub right now. They're like, oh, what? So instead of me building all these bombs and learning how to land planes and doing all this old stuff, I could just put on a MAGA hat, say I hate niggers, and just and hide my accent and just mosey on in the White House with a bomb strapped on me. This is how they think. This is how you think terrorists, for real, foreign terrorists aren't thinking like that right now? They were like, well, shit, nigga, is that easy? Even what's going down next week? What's stopping a foreign terrorist from saying, hey, let me just throw this MAGA hat on. The cops are going to be in with me. Hell, I can just get all this shit popping. You understand? Oh, man, you got somebody in Al-Qaeda doing the Birdman rub right now. Like, hum-ni-ni-ni-hum-ya. They're doing the Birdman hand rub. Like, whoa. I've been sitting around here going to bomb-making school for 5 years. And I just could have went on up in there and got busy. All you got to do is put on a MAGA hat and walk right on up in there. You understand? So look, we're in a vulnerable place right now. We're kind of vulnerable right now. So we don't know what will happen. While law enforcement is occupied right now, we don't know what could happen. There's a lot of things that could happen. But we need to be on alert. Our folks need to be on alert big time. We need to be on alert, and we need to be on top of our game. Yeah. But we're in here so heavy. Y'all in here heavy tonight. We almost got 11,000 people in here. For those who don't know, I'm in Vegas right now. By the way, I didn't say, go get the official FBA flags, the Foundation of Black American Flags. You get them at officialfba.com. Officialfba.com. Get Hidden Colors 1 through 5 at hiddencolorsfilm.com. Family, y'all need some Ogun Juice pepper spray with your Second Amendment game. You need to have your Second Amendments all in order. And you better have, if y'all don't have your pepper spray, y'all need to go to ogunjuice.com right now to get your pepper spray. Y'all need to have that right now, for real, for real. In fact, if you have not gotten your Ogun Juice pepper spray, you better have it ready for next week just in case. We seeing sisters running around here just getting attacked randomly. You know? Y'all better have something in your pocket. These sisters should have had something in their pocket. Y'all don't be sitting. Well, shout out to that one sister. She had that left hand in her pocket. Shout out to her. But y'all better have something in your pocket, something. Y'all need, if you don't live in a city where it's open carry, you can get some of that juice, put some of that Ogun juice in your pocket, some of that Ogun juice in your purse. You understand? This thing is real out here. Have something. And Ogun juice, all you got to do is order it. You get it right away. You can get that very, very easily. ogunjuice.com, ladies and gentlemen. And have your other things too, if you live in a city where you can do that, by the way. Yeah? But anyway, y'all, that's been today's episode of Tariq Radio. Had a great conversation. A lot of y'all in here. Everybody subscribe. All the new people that's in here, if you're new, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to subscribe. Subscribe to the broadcast, because a lot of people be getting unsubscribed unknowingly. So subscribe, resubscribe, and I'm going to holler at you guys